All right, all right. Are we live? I think. Oh, I think we may be live, baby. Let's do it. Frick yeah. Let's get the music. Let's get the music going, so that I can listen to something while we go here, y'all. I am so excited for tonight. We're going to be doing some Rebecca gameplay. Rebecca is my new favorite leader. She is so freaking fun. I'm kind of obsessed with her. Kind of obsessed. So we're gonna just jump into some ranked gameplay here in a moment. I have been playing a little bit. I am still at the not nearly at my peak. Like my peak of ranked was, I think I got close to 2,000 at one point. Right now we're once the rank reset, I've just been playing kind of whatever, because I was playing a lot of Boa and was playing some high level Boa, but now we're climbing again. We are, in fact, climbing again as Rebecca. I've been playing a lot of my video games, like the games that I play for videos on the ranked ladder as well. And so I think that's part of why my climb has been a little slow. A little slow. Really quickly, let's go over the list. So this is what I'm currently rocking. And I'm not, I have some other ideas for tech cards and things like that, but I haven't quite figured out exactly what I want to rock with. But we're just running the basic package, the Violas, the Leos, the Rebeccas, Blue Gillies, Kiros, Sanji, Luffy's, Cavs. Saw an Abster TCG video. I think his name is Abster, and he was playing the Shakiyakus in the deck, and that's actually crazy. It's got the your turn, once per turn when a character leaves play by one of your effects, if your opponent has 5 or more cards in hand, they have to bottom deck one. That's busted, because we do that every single time with leader ability. So yeah, this card is crazy. We're running the Hancocks, running the Jozus. I'm running Odin because I love the Odin Sanji combo that you can do. I think that's really solid. I'm running 2 Jinbeis and 1 Luffy because I like this 8-cost Luffy. Otherwise, I think I just run 3 Jinbeis. I should be running 4 Jinbeis. He's one of our best closers. But I don't know. We'll see. And then we're also running 3 of the search events. Now, I've been experimenting with a build that I think could be cool, where you have because there's a lot of Emu, right? So Emu sucks. Not Emu. I'm sorry, Enel. Enel is really hard to deal with, all those 1 costs. Well, we can run a 1 cost Cub, which says on play you can rest when your Dressrosa type leader or stage cards, and then return one of your opponent's characters the cost of 1 or less the other's hand. So I was thinking about maybe a build where it's like super straight up anti-Enel, where you play these Cubs, you play these Berry Pistols, and then you also play Dressrosa Kingdom. So you can have the Dressrosa stage to activate the Cub to get rid of 1 costs, and then you can also use Berry Pistol to get rid of Hollies. So I don't know. It was just a thought. But I think that you give up too much just raw aggression, and Rebecca really wants to be like super duper aggressive. So I don't know. But we'll see. So let's get into some gameplay here. Let's do it. But I wanted to show off the deck list first, because I think that's kind of important for those of us watching after we're not live. Also, shout out to you if that's you. If that's you, comment down below. Big shouts out. So it looks like we're going up against a green Mihawk. This is a perfectly fine starting hand. Unfortunately, we didn't get to go first. They like to go first. That does mean, though, that we can establish Cavendish quite early. So that feels pretty good. Yeah, I think this is just like the most basic Rebecca stuff ever. We pull this. I guess we'll pull the 1 Dressrosa card that we find. Let's do that. Let's pull the other Rebecca, actually. We'll put back Viola, play out the Kyros, and then pass. So here at 3 Dawn, he's probably going to play Jewelry Bonnie or Kin Killer. Stuff like that. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of Cav. That's a lot of Cavendish. Yeah. What did I say? Okay, literally just more search. That's all that Mihawk does on the second turn. It's just a bit more searching. So, bada bing, bada boom there. Okay. Here. I mean, let's kill the Jewelry Bonnie. I feel like we have to. Now, one thing I don't mind doing, though, is just taking back Kyros, playing him out, and trashing one of these Cavendish to get a second attack in. Because we're not going to need that Cavendish, obviously. And we still get to put on a smidgen of pressure. That Jewelry Bonnie didn't completely screw us. So, Perona sucks. That kind of sucks. But, it's whatever. Then they're going 5? What are they leaving the Dawn up for? See, we're at 6. I think that I mean, we need to just counter with Rebecca here. I want to stay pretty healthy. We'll take that one, though. I don't need to be that healthy. See, I like the idea of Jozu here. Or Jozu back Rebecca. Jozu the Perona. And then we can use Rebecca's ability to play out the Kyros again. Just, heck it, trash that again. And I think we go 5 into 5 because they're unlikely to swing with these little guys again because now they're at like 7 Dawn. They're looking to play out their Shanks. They're looking to play out, I guess, more Peronas. I mean, I guess I did that to myself though. But we did delay a Shanks, like a bigger body. And that's fine. Really, they're just kind of stunning Cavendish over and over again. Yeah, and then what? They rest something and then swing in 5 again. Feels kind of bad. I think we just do the like exact same thing we did do. Yeah, they rest and then swing 5. Wow, okay. We're not gonna take that one though. We'll counter out. So now we're at a decent size here. We have Monkey Derek Luffy. I like that. I like that quite a bit. Let's see. I think we do play him out. Do I want to bounce anything? Maybe the Bonnie. Yeah. Let's do it. And I guess we trash 2K here. Crazy work. Boom. 9 into 5. Let's go 7 into 5. They'll give me 2 cards here. Yeah. I was like, I'd be flabbergasted if they didn't. And then here, I think we still just keep the pressure coming. Another swing. Yep, cool. Okay, that's a stun Bonnie too, right? Yeah. Yeah, I hate that card. Especially if I'm playing against Jinbei. Oh no. Don't make it so my Cavendish can't be rested. Please, no. That's just mean. That's just mean. I think we give him the 2K. All out from the very start. Okay, so they did everything but the Cavendish. Interesting. Interesting. Man, I don't really want to... I think we bounced this, funnily enough. Guess we trash a Sanji, because I kind of want key... Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Because what I'm going to do here is do this. Boom. Yoink you back. We do this. I think we get rid of Odin, because there's no way on God's Green Earth we're ever going to play Odin. They give me one. And then take? Yeah, I was like, there's no way they don't take that. Okay. So our board is full. We have a decent amount of counter. Now I feel pretty confident we won't lose here. Electric Luna would suck though. I wonder if they're playing that. Let's take it. Heck it. I guess we'll take this too. They definitely Luna, right? Stand 3 down Luna. Yeah. I'm pretty smart. Pretty smart is what it is. That's the problem. See, any blocker that I play will just stop it from blocking. I feel like I have to try and win here. And I only have 2 swings to do it with. But let's see here. I have to spend 3. And then we can go like 8. Yeah, after 3, we can go 8, 9. I think. I mean, we just gotta give it a go, I guess. Oh, but he's a 7K lead. Oh man, that actually just sucks. I forgot they could do that. Okay. Okay, we got blockers. We got blockers on deck. That was something. Perona. No. Oh my gosh. Okay, Mihawk has not been fun. This has not been a fun match. Oh, I forgot to even put a Dawn on her. I have to put a Dawn on her in order to... I think that's it. GG. Oof. Yeah, that one felt bad. That one felt bad, friends. Big oof there, but hey, let's just hop into another one. What could we have done better there? I think bouncing back the Perona was actually a mistake. I probably just should have swung into it, you know? Probably. Okay, Red Black Sabo. I think that we might be able to do pretty well into this. Except that he is a 6K a lot of the time. Okay, let's do that. Let's take the blue Gilly. We'll establish a blue Gilly and then pass here. So we have at least another 5K that we can drop down. Okay, nice. Kind of hoping for a Kyros. Let's like dig deep for a Kyros here. Nothing. Blue Gilly. Dang, that's like all my good cards. That's all the good cards. Right to the bottom, baby. Let's do more searching. I want to find the Kyros. Okay. Dang it. Frick. Let's take a cab. Maybe we can get multiple calves out. Okay, so here they're on their 4-dan. They play the Mixabo. Yeah, there it is. Every day. Every day. I know. Probably shouldn't have swung there then. But YOLO. This is why we're doing this. This is why we're doing this nonsense. Since he's at 6, I don't even think it makes sense to swing because he'll just block it with this Sabo. So maybe we just take this back, play out a Blue Gilly, do more searching. Finally, we find the Kyros, and then we just pass. Yeah, I think we just play super passive right there, build our board out a little bit, and then we can start like really putting on the pressure. You're gonna go 7 into 5. We just take that. That's the first hit that we're taking, and then they just pass. That's all they wanted to do. We could Shaky, which feels really good. Shakiyaku feels really solid here. Yeah, I like that. And then I'm thinking we do like 6 with Blue Gilly. Okay, they're gonna block. We do 6 with Blue Gilly. I'm just trying to get them to give me something. Give me something, big dog. Yeah, they block that. Now we can get a card. We'll get rid of one of our calves. We don't need 80 million of them. They just take it. The frick? And then here we do this. And then I guess a Kyros. And we'll activate the Shakiyaku so they have to bottom deck a card since we pulled back one and played it. Yeah. So let's see here what they decide to do. Yeah, you have to put a card at the bottom. Okay, and then we are not going to give him rush. So here, what do they... Yeah, they don't even have any cards in their trash, so they can't even, like, play out Dragon. Okay, they took a 2K. Nice, but this doesn't have character rush. So if we counter out for this, they'd have to swing their blockers. Oh, they're going to, okay. I think we hard counter out for Cavendish here. Yeah, Cavendish is our boy, and we have to respect him. Okay, first things first, we should swing with Shaki. So we get to swing with Shaki. Let's just swing 7 into 7 with Shaki. We'll try and go for the thing that's the least big. Okay, we got it. Makes me want to swing lead now. That is an 8K. Eight into 8. Oh, cool. We get this. Yeah, we'll get rid of the Cavendish. Not a big deal. We'll go 8 into 8. This one's 8 too. Might should swing into this. Hold up. Let's do this first. So they have to bottom deck one. Nice. Now we swing 8 into 8. Awesome. Okay. I feel like that's not too bad. Oh, shoot. Yeah, what's up, King Ois? What's up? Yes, Koala. Koala is the bomb. But tonight is Rebecca. Although I have experimented a little bit with Koala, with the new Nico Robin and the new other one that they got. Oh my gosh, what's the other card they got? Kuma, the 7-cost Kuma. Because I was wondering like how that one would work. I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. Yeah, the 7-drop Kuma. Just mostly because you don't have to trash a card. So that's kind of nice. Problem is it doesn't count as an 8-cost. It's like it's the 6 drops are way better still, but the whole deck does function a little bit easier. That's for sure. Yeah, it's extremely sticky. Literally though, if it counted as an 8-cost, I would feel so much better. Because that whole deck, you know, it just revolves around those 8 costs. If you can work the blocker Sabo in it, you can turn it into a 9-cost. That's true. That is true. Blocker Sabo is sick. Nobility TCG, yo, how you're doing? I'm doing good, thank you. We're playing some Rebecca right now, and I love this deck. It is super duper fun. I think we swing into one of these blockers now. We could go pretty hard by doing one of these. I do run that in my build. It worked well in the Heroines Cup. Yeah, no, you were telling me about that. I think that's pretty, yeah, that's pretty sick actually. Let's do we're just doing that. There we go. I want to go into this because I bet these are bricks. No, okay, it's 2K. Interesting. And then we'll do. See, here's the thing. I'm still working on my Store Champ deck, but I'm feeling really comfortable on Rebecca, and I think that the aggression will take people by surprise. I don't know what everybody else is playing, but I do want to play Rebecca in the Store Championship. It's either that or Jimbei. There's really blue, like aggressive blue decks. I've only gotten to one tournament as Jimbei so far, and I liked it. I only lost against, I mean, the guy I always lose to. But yeah, see, Warlord Jimbei is super sick. I really enjoy that deck. But I am thinking about Rebecca instead. I feel like Rebecca is less one note than Jimbei. I feel like Jimbei does one thing and he does it really well. And Rebecca does not. She is a little bit more flexible with how she can play the game. Oh, that's crazy they turn it sideways. What is this? It's 5. What the heck? Yeah, no, it is extremely fun, but it can be bricky. Yeah, you have to see your pieces. Like, if you don't see the Jimbei on 4, then, I mean, you're kind of donezoed. Okay, I'm glad we took that last life as a Kyros. So we can get quite a few swings in here, actually. And they got 1 Dawn. I really wonder what they have 5 Dawn up for. What is that? Is that a blocker, Sabo? No, they only have 4 cards in trash. They did not trash enough this game. I'm about to punish them. About to punish them for it. feel like Jinbei is slightly better, but I don't know from what I've seen. I haven't seen Rebecca be all that strong, but I do love the deck. Yeah, see, I think that Rebecca is just really, really unexplored. And because Jinbei is so, like, this is just obviously the play. This is what you do. Yeah, I think that is, like, Jinbei's strength for sure. But I don't think that she's bad. I really don't think that she's bad. I think that she's quite strong. That could just be straight up cope. But I choose not to believe that. Okay. How do we do this? We can bounce this back. Oh, no, we can't. Cost. Yeah, just it's not a original cost. I think she's extremely slept on. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking, King. Is that like Jinbei does have, or like Rebecca does have a lot more lines. I think we start off here with a 6 just to see what happens. Okay, they block. 2. We could still take this. Especially if they block that first one. I don't think this is counter. I think this might be a brick. Holy frick. Okay. We do this. Trash a card. We'll go. This deck is broken. I'm big into it. Yeah, I think it's a brick too. 6. Oh, we can actually get another attack with this Luffy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I just realized. We can actually use his when attacking to bounce back a Kiros to then cheat back out too. Huh. Interesting. I know I didn't use the Dawn. I didn't allocate the Dawn for that. But it's possible. That's kind of crazy. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, that's a crazy, that's a really freaking cool line actually. Oh, but we're not doing it. I think that we got game here. Oh, that was okay. Whoops. No, we don't. Frick. They got me. They got me. Yeah, shoot. Now, see, if I wouldn't have... Ah, man. Okay, I think we're screwed. We should go 9 into something. Here, we'll trash. He doesn't really matter. Yeah, okay. I think, man, I think we just lost it. I was like, it's got to be a brick. Maybe it was. I mean, maybe they pulled that last thing. I think we just call it here. 7. Play Roger. No. Yeah, we just barely didn't have it. That was a brick too. Oh well. Yeah, GG to my opponent. Well played. That was fun. All right, let's get into another one. Let's jump into something else. That's interesting. I do like Sabo, and I think that I will be playing Sabo when the starter deck comes back out, like when the new one comes out, because I did buy a bunch of like Sabo cards. I have them in here, like the secret Sabos and things like that. Some Bello Betties, stuff I didn't have. Luigi Del Bioche. In your opinion, which deck is best, Red Black Sabo or Purple Dofi. That's a good question. I'm gonna say... I think that Purple Dofi has a higher ceiling, but is like more difficult in general. That's what I think. I think that, yeah, I really do like I think I prefer Red Black Sabo because I like playing stuff from the trash and things like that, but the amount of utility is that the freaking Dofi deck can lay down is absolutely insane. I don't want to just play out Cavendish because I'm afraid of Atmos. And if we play out Cavendish and nothing happens, then we just screwed ourselves. See, yeah, Purple Dofi, I don't even know if I've ever actually tried that deck. I don't think I have even. Oh, we're just gonna search deep. We'll take Blue Gilly. Then we'll do boom, play out the Blue Gilly, pass. Yeah, I think that it's easy to misplay for sure. Black Croc, I think Black Croc is a great deck. Yeah, and those new promo cards that they released or like showed off for it are absolutely insane. Like they look good. Okay, I feel a little bit better about playing out some stuff now. Yeah, I think that Black Croc is really strong. You're bummed about the... Yeah, no, those promo cards are gonna be really hard to get, and they're freaking good is the problem. The biggest issue is that they slap. So it's gonna be really rough. Okay, we are putting on the pressure pretty well here, and now I will go ahead and drop out the Cavendish because I guess they could play a 1-drop and then Jozu it. Oh man, I may have just spoke that into existence. I don't really know. They're not supposed to cost very much, I don't think. But it hasn't stopped them. Like, because most of the time they end up being scalper bait, so. Oh, yay. That kind of sucks. Okay, let's do... I think we just play out... Oh, we could play out Odin. Odin and swing in one with Kiros. But we could also just play out Hancock and stun it. I think, and then swing twice. I think we do that. Yeah, I think this is better. Now, this is one Rebecca tech that I really like to do. That I will show you here in a moment. So, if they swing into Kiros, it's not a big deal. I can just cheat him back out really easily. Give him rush. But Gilly is a lot slower. So what I can do, I'll just make it so you can't go into Gilly at all. Boom, pull back Gilly and just play him back out. MSRP on the first one was 25 bucks. See, 25 bucks isn't that bad, I don't think. For like, all the art and it's nice. But yeah, all of those cards are going to be wildly expensive. Now, it's really unfortunate about the Baroque Works one because I've seen theories that they were going to do, like the live action cards will work really well with ST21 Luffy. So those might be coming in the ST21 Luffy set. But, I mean, still, we don't know for sure. It is really annoying that they do that. Yeah, if you see, like, because the premium collection binders that they do, where it is just like normal art or just different art for normal cards, like the hair removal fist one that they did and things like that. Yeah, that's pretty cool, but yeah, unfortunate. Okay, I think we do go for an Odin lethal on our next turn, probably, or at least set us up for one. We have 4 life. We're not in any danger of dying. So and he's already down pretty low. So I feel pretty comfortable about just playing out Odin. You can even go 8 with Gilly and then replay it again. Okay, we'll do that. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try and buy him, but if they do that lottery thing again too, I mean, because I didn't get the what's it called, the VV mat. I tried to go for that. Some of my buddies were like, hey, you should try and buy it, and I was like, yeah, okay. And I didn't win the lottery. Like, the fact that you gotta win the freaking lottery, that doesn't, that sounds fake. It sounds fake that you have to win the lottery in order to buy a product that's just cardboard and a binder. That sounds silly, but it's true. But it's true. That's the way that this world is. I don't know. I think that's just kind of ridiculous. Oh my gosh, they're going crazy. Okay. Do I counter out of this? 2-2. That could get me to 12 and then 1. Let's do it. You little fart knocker. Eat that. Okay, so they only got 5 cards in hand. Thinking diabolical thoughts. Let's go 6 at lead and ask for a card. Just one little card. You don't even have to block. Just give me. Oh, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. Do they limit the amount you can buy? I think they do. I think that they do. Yes, I'm pretty sure. That's what I've heard. Okay, so realistically, I can cheat out Sanji, give Odin unblockable. And then I can go 10, 12, 14 twice. But not twice. It would be 14 once, 12 the second time, because they'll use their leader ability. I still think we win. I think we win on that. And even if we don't, we have a Sanji, so we don't lose. This is the way, friends. This is the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We go straight into face. 14 into 6. I have not tried using a warlord build for Rebecca. I think that it would be cool. I saw what's his name's video on it, underscore Josh's video, but I have not given it a go myself. Let's go. Oh shoot, the last one was a brick. The last one was a brick. Perfect. Yeah, I was like, yeah, I think we would there, and we did. See, Odin is sick. Odin is so good in this deck. I might even think about bumping him up. Yeah, I took out the 7-cost Kiroses that bounce. Even though it's like my only searchable top end, I just couldn't do it. I think too, if I wanted to go the Warlords route, Toxis, is it Toxis? Toxis? You have to tell me how to say it. If I wanted to go the Warlord route, then I should just play Jinbei. And I like Jinbei. But like, because the 4-cost Jinbei is a fish man, you can like attach your Dawn to him. And then and that's really freaking strong, because you end up going like 7 with leader, 7 with this Jinbei. Like, you're asking for so many cards out of hand every single time you swing. I think Rebecca is slightly lower to the ground and a little bit trickier. Because I like the idea of me swinging into you, like I did with the blue gillies in that game. I swung with the blue gilly, and then I took it right back and placed it back. Like, oh, actually, you can't swing into that. You have to swing into my life, which is cool, because then it gives me more cards. So I'm down. I'm down. Put on the aggression. Now I have not played Rebecca at locals yet. So we'll see how I feel after locals, how well it does. Because especially too, piloting a deck on the sim is a lot different than piloting a deck in real life, I feel like. Oh, I jumped into this thing, but I forgot to get into the queue. All right. Waiting for the private lobby. Yeah, it's just so different from playing in real life that I might need to play a few games. And also too, I just feel like Rebecca is so much more undiscovered. I'm constantly wanting to experiment with her. I'm not like completely sold on the list I'm running right now, because I really do think that stage is good, but if I want to play stage, then I want to play more events, and then if I, you know what I mean, it just goes on and on. Unfortunate that we didn't find our blue Gilly, but we will go ahead and play out this Monkey D. Luffy, so that we can at least swing on our next turn. We're gonna trash Mary Joie and get Workery. And that's another thing about this deck in particular. I'm not scared of Emo at all, basically. I feel like this deck does really well versus Emu. Wow, we whiff a search. That's crazy. Okay, cool. Kyros. We'll go ahead and swing 5 into 5. And then we got to make sure, not this turn, but the next turn, we need to play out our Leo so that Mars doesn't hit us in the mouth. We'll do, boom, 5 into 5. Still waiting for my cards to come in so I can go to my first One Piece locals. I'm either playing Red Black Sabo or Purple Dofi, leaning towards Dofi, but I need more practice. I kind of want to try Croc though. Yeah, I would say that yeah, get your cards and then go to locals. I went to my first locals with just I went no cards, and I just bought a starter deck while I was there, opened it up and played, and it was so rewarding. I'm so glad that I got into this scene. It is just such a blast. Truly, it just really fun. You're in for a treat. I'm glad that you are going into the game. Okay, here, unfortunately, I think we have to we'll take Rebecca back, play out the Kyros, trash the Kyros, swing in 5, and then here we play out Leo, because since their next turn they can play Mars, I don't want them killing Cav. So we have to play out, we actually have to play him out. Okay, we have a pretty solid board here. It's pretty wide. I would say probably play whichever one you're gonna have the most fun with, is what I would say. Even if because like you're not gonna win. You're probably not gonna win a game. Like if it's your first locals. In a perfect world, I'd play Lucci, wait for him. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Lucci got some new cards, but I'm pretty sure his deck well, it's all KO based. Like cost KO based, and it's just not that good right now, like as a strategy. Because they printed all of these cards that would keep things from being removed from the field by effects. So, yeah. Yeah, that would be cool if Lucci got a new leader, though. That would be sick. And honestly, he's about due for one, I feel like. Like, I think he was... OPO7 was the last one. That was 7 sets ago. Or at least another CP0 leader. See, oh, they're doing it. They're doing it. See, this is exactly why we play Leo. Exactly why we play Leo. No! Oh, this is hits 3 or less, though. Okay, they're going to try and KO. Okay, they did KO some stuff. But at least our Cavendish is safe. That was what we really wanted, was Cavendish to be free. Cavendish to be free. Okay. Yeah, there's just too much KO protection for Lucci to be really strong at the moment. Yeah, we'll go 6 and 5. I think we get rid of Cav. Yeah, see, that's the thing though too. Favorite character is a legit buff. I don't feel like it's hard for me to say who my favorite character in One Piece is. I really don't. I can't even like I'm not sure, you know. How many cards I got trash? Enough. Okay. I'm thinking, because I don't want to. I'm thinking about just playing Odin. But then do I want to yank Cavendish back? But there's no reason for me to do that. I think we just play Odin because he's like the strongest thing we have, and then keep going. Yeah, some of my favorite, man, like Ace and Newgate are some of my favorites. I really like the Ace and Newgate leader that they have. Mostly, I like the blue ones though. Big fan of the bad guys, but in One Piece they kind of all have enough depth where they're not like pure evil all the time, like Croc and Buggy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't even really consider, at least I don't even consider Buggy like a bad guy, or Mihawk. I mean, Crocodile is pretty bad. He is a bad person. But, and I guess Buggy and them are too. But yeah, but I see what you mean though. Yeah, they're still chill. They're cool. They're cool though. Yeah, the cross guild stuff is really sweet. Do I counter out of this too? Do we give the Viola and the Jozu? I think we let it go. So they have to swing into lead. One Piece has a lot of anti-hero vibes. Sometimes they are bad, sometimes they're good. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, nobody is ever truly just like one or thing or another. Okay. We can start pumping up our Odin here. We could just go unblockable, restand him, let him sit, just eat what comes at us, and then go again. That doesn't sound bad. Oh, especially because we pulled another Sanji. Huh. We'll give Odin unblockable. We'll put down Viola again. Okay, we'll take the 2K. We don't need every single Sanji in our deck. We don't need him. We just don't. Let's go 9 at face. Cool. We'll... Oh. Okay. Do that. Set him as active. Any OP 16 deck you're excited for? I'll probably... What the heck? Did I just... Oh. I felt like my camera just bugged out there. Yeah, there are. I would say... Yeah, empty out your hand, you big idiot. Big dummy. I'll probably play Buggy. Like I said, I like the blue decks. So probably Buggy is my boy. And that would be it, I think. I think that the Teach looks really cool. What else did they announce? But I hate Teach as a character. He's like disgusting. I don't. That's the problem. Is that I think that he's gross. You know, like I just look at him. I'm like, I don't want to play him. Yeah. Even though his ability looks sick, he looks like he'd be a fun deck. I'm like not enthused. I don't remember what the red leader is. Oh, it's Ace. I don't care about that. I like Ace, but I feel like that's a weird leader ability. He's such a bad guy. That's why he's a great character. Yeah, I guess you're right. Oof. Make him 6. I hate that. Give him a 2K. See, they can still empty throne though, can't they? Or do the big leaders? You think do we think they have it? They haven't done like a ton of searching, have they? I'm just thinking, like, how much do I want to give up to save this? Because we can win the game if we keep him around. We just win, straight up. I might see the green blue Luffy too. That looks kind of cool. He's a perfect like anti-Luffy. They're the same in their dreams yet about completely different and stand as equals. It's true. I mean, no, he's as a character, and like Blackbeard is a good character, but I also hate him. Like, I don't like him. That's my thing. I don't think they have it. They would just play it, wouldn't they? What's the holdup here? They have the 4 Dawn because they can cheat out something. Like 4 Dawn screams to me 3 for Elders, 1 to tap it, and then boom, 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 boom. But why aren't they doing it? Another 2K. See, since they are swinging all the blockers, that makes me think. This is probably a really bad move. I'm gonna try and save him. Oh, it is the Elders. Okay. Yeah, so they can pop the Sanji and then swing into Odin. I think we may have lost this. I think we may have lost this just now. Unless, no. Okay. Interesting. We can do this. Yeah, I think we shouldn't have given up everything to save Odin is the problem. We literally just gave up everything. I'm annoyed I missed the chance to get a playset of Croc when it was $3. That's what put me. Yeah, what is it now? I remember. Did I sell my Croc? No, I traded him off. I traded him off for an EBO3 Koala. The alt art. So that was a good trade. That was a very solid trade. But they're like $10 now. Okay, that's still not bad for a secret. I paid like, I think I used YouTube money to pay like $40 for Akuma when I was playing Boa, and now I'm using the Kuma for Koala. So it's not, but oh, then he jumped up to like 70. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. So $10, it does hurt. But $40 for a playset of a secret is not the worst thing in the world. We didn't get a single 1-drop either one of those. I run a ton of 1-drops and we didn't see any. That's unfortunate. Maybe we'll draw into one. Please. Frick. Okay. Dang. We don't even have a play. No 1-drop is nuts. Because now we're just behind, just straight up. Okay, Kiros. Shaki. Maybe buy it in the summer and stick to Dofi for now. Yeah, especially because you're brand new to the game. You might find that you're actually just like completely into a different thing. Well, I'm off for the night, working that morning. Good luck on the games. Catch you. Yes, I'll see you later. Heck yeah. And good luck with all the stuff that you got going on too. That's exciting. Jimbei, frick yeah, dog. Ooh, Jozu isn't horrible. Nah, but it's not great. Okay. Yeah, yeah, if you do like Mono Black though, that's a pretty good one. That is a pretty good one. Okay, I think we just play out this and bottom deck that and be done. Unfortunate. We have not had 1-drops to get our game plan off the ground. This is the first time I've ever really had this problem. I run, let's see, 8, I guess, yeah, so 12 1-drops. I was thinking about playing those Cubs though. That would even give me more 1-drops, but I don't. I feel like Anella's good, but not everybody is on him still. I'd have to give up everything to save him there. Holy frick, that's so annoying. I can't be giving up my whole hand anymore. Not anymore. Finally. Finally a Viola. Oh, there's our Dressrosa characters. Goodness gracious. Okay, we'll play out Odin. We'll do this. I think we get rid of Rebecca actually. Swinging 5. And they got blockers, so they'll probably use them, right? Yeah, okay. Guess not. All right. Yeah, my first deck was Mono Black. Was the Mono Black Smoker, the starter deck. And I loved that deck. And then as soon as I got all the cards for it, they banned half of it. Like Ice Age got banned, Gecko Moria got banned, and I was so upset. I was so sad. But you know, it is what it is. How do you? Okay. They're gonna freeze. They rested him to freeze him. But I'm not worried about that. 'Cause I can just spend Dawn to make him active again. I think we should counter out of this. Probably with these cards. Yeah. You're gonna swing with a blocker, big dog? I'm taking it. Yeah, okay, then Luna. I'm not worried about that. Because what I can do is this, and that kind of gets me out of everything they just did. Okay, we play out Shaki. We play out Dressrosa. We use the ability play out Kyros. Activate everything here. Yeah, get rid of that nonsense. And then go. I used to play Vanguard in middle school, and I had saved up and waited and asked for money in order to build my first competitive deck. Then they announced they were completely changing the format of the game, so my deck was pointless and I never played again. Yeah, that's horrible. That sounds awful. Yeah, that was, see, and that was the first time that ever happened to me too. This is the first trading card game I've ever played, and my first deck was literally a year ago. And so I was like, you've got to be kidding me. That is so freaking annoying. Like that they can just do that, you know? Now I get it. It's a like how do you say it? Liquid? It's not a static game, you know? There's a lot of moving pieces, but it's still just like so frustrating that is even possible. Okay. 7K. Now we can bounce back. We can play out Jimbei. We can't swing anything. We need to block her up. We need to find That is fine. Been in TCG since elementary school because of Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon and Vanguard. Now I'm in college and still into them. Frick yeah. No, I thought that they were cool when I was younger. I had buddies who played Yu-Gi-Oh, who played like Pokemon, and I always thought that it was really cool, but I just never got into it. I never got into it. But now I have adult money and I can do whatever I want with it. And so by golly, we're freaking this is how we're doing. This is what we're doing. Maybe I should search some more. No, we need to keep all the 2Ks that we can. I think we play over Hancock, unfortunately. Yeah, no, I had one of my buddies play. I remember this distinctly, and this is a story that I wonder if my dad would back me up. But like Pokemon, when I was a kid, I was not allowed to play Pokemon. It's because they evolve like agents of Satan. So I was not allowed to play Pokemon as a kid. And yeah, so I never got into trading cards. I remember my buddy came over and played Yu-Gi-Oh. He had a Yu-Gi-Oh deck. And I was like, oh, sweet. This looks really fun. I like trading cards, you know? My friend said he wasn't allowed to watch it because it was demonic. Yeah, no, I'm in that I was in that same boat. It's not demonic. Like, it's Pokemon. What the frick? That doesn't make any sense. But whatever. Whatever. Logic is out the window. I think we've lost here. Unless. Is there a way to bounce this? I think we need to start running. We're gonna try a different build after this game. Because in the scenario, if I could bottom deck this Bartolomeo, I think I could at least try and win. Because here's what we're gonna do right now is this. So I have another swing at least. Yeah, just crazy work because it's demonic. Ay. I really think that we are just kind of dead either way. Like no matter what we do here. I think maybe 7. Yes. Your girlfriend hates One Piece? Okay, my wife likes One Piece, the show. But she is not a trading card person. She told me, you can like the trading cards, that's fine, but don't expect me to play. And she never has. She has never done that. So, there we are. But I think that's fine though. And I am not upset about that. Because it can be my thing that I do with my buddies, you know? We don't have to share in everything. She likes One Piece and she appreciates the cards, but like she does not want to play the game at all. Can't get my girlfriend to watch the show or play the game. I understand. You should just be like, hey, you should at least just try the live action. I feel like the live action is pretty good. Okay, let's adjust the deck here a little bit. Let's try something else. I'm a fan of this deck and how it plays. However, I think Berry Berry Pistol would be good. And if we're running Pistol, we should run the stage too, at least at 2 copies. And then we should run follow me and I will guide you. Yes, the live action is a blast. And it honestly has the spirit of the... it has the same, like... I get the same feeling, or at least a similar feeling watching it in live action that I do watching the show. That is like such high praise, honestly. Okay, I think we go down one here. And now we need to go down 3 more. Like, it's in my instinct to cut top end. But you know what? If we have the island, we don't need so many Leos. And now we just need to cut 1 more card. I really like this Luffy. I don't want to cut him. Maybe we cut 1 Jozu. Let's try this build out. Funnest part to me is imagining the crazy anime shit in that universe, like Gear 5 or Kaido. It's gonna be so nutty. Yeah, no, like... well, I don't think that they'll ever make it, like, that far. But, I'm excited for, like, Skypiea. Even Alabasta, they have some crazy stuff. Like, they gotta do Water Luffy justice. That's what I want to see. Water Luffy is going to be sick. Okay. And Nell. We're going to go first. I don't know if that's right. 8 to 10 seasons is crazy. We'll keep. But it really is like super solid though, like surprisingly enough. Oh, we can't. Oh no, I took the wrong stage. Hold on. I took the wrong stage. It's Dressrosa Kingdom. Whoopsie. Yeah, it helps when you pick the right cards. I was like, wait a second, why can't I pick this card up? Whoopsies. Okay. Yeah, I think Marineford Max is probably the way. Yeah, I picked the Buggy stage instead of the Rebecca stage. I was like, why can't I pick it up? Whoopsie. Alrighty. Let's go. Why are they gonna... They're just gonna give me the win? Easy money then, huh? And they saw Rebecca and were like, oh shoot, I'm terrified. I'm scared of Rebecca. Yeah, so I guess that makes up for us instantly quitting out when we had the wrong deck. Ooh, okay, this is a tough matchup, but I have beat him before. Red Green Luffy is hard because it's very easy for him to go super high up. I know people who only want to play against meta, I understand, but here's the thing. What happens when now it's round 2 of a tournament and then you go up against something that's not meta? What are you gonna do? Are you just gonna like forfeit? You know, I think that you should at least play it out. At least try to play, you know? Yeah, Krieg, people are like, oh no, I'm never even gonna go against a Krieg. Yeah, you will. People play Krieg. Yeah, until they pull out that Shirahoshi. Yo, I love Shirahoshi. I will not hear any slander against Shirahoshi. That is for sure, for sure. I think we do just swing for the lulz. The deck does have gas. No, it's so freaking fire. Here, we'll go ahead and bounce this back, play out the Sanji, pick nothing, and then just to get off another search. Finally a Kyros. Okay. Now we can start playing the game. I've seen the lists from the East that have one over there. Yeah, no, the new cards that they gave it are quite heckin' good. Okay, this is very important. They, meaning them, do not have a Dawn on their leader, so they have to counter out right now. This is very, very... We have to take advantage of this, like, right now. Oh, we can also bottom deck Usopp with Berry Pistol. That's kind of nice. Okay. 5 and a 5, give me a card. Give me a card. Now, here's the question. Do we establish Cavendish now? Or do we swing with Sanji? We could... I think we hit the gas. I think we just hit the gas right now. 5 and a 5. We can play Cavendish later. Right now we're hitting gas. Actually, we might not play Cavendish. 5 and a 5. Yeah, we have to take advantage of no leader effect this turn. And try and get as many cards out of their hand and out of their life as possible right now, because we can go back and fix stuff later. But at the moment, this is... Yeah, see, they had to give me a 2K for that. What else you got? What else you got, big dog? Let's get rid of... we're going to be at... They don't play very many 1-drops, and they're playing like a Luffy deck. I don't think that Hancock is going to be very important. Yeah, now he's down to 2 life. Frick yes. I think that was successful. We played a absolute metric butt ton of stuff. And then, yeah, swing into my guy. Yeah, swing into him. I don't care. Ask me if I give a frick. Yeah, we put on a ton of pressure there, and that's important because we will not be able to put on almost any here. Let's go ahead and establish the kingdom here. Good. We could play Berry Pistol and bottom deck Usopp. I think it might be better to play Shakiyaku. Let's think. 5. We can swing. Yeah, okay, let's go. I mean, they'll just use leader ability. But it's okay. Yes, no, targeting his board, it does matter for sure. But he can just use leader ability to save this very easily. But I kind of want to turn it sideways to bait him into swinging into it. Yeah, he does have his Dawn up quite a bit, and I think it's important that we get rid of this Usopp because of that. I also really like Shakiyaku. I don't know, maybe we just pistol it. Maybe we just get rid of it. Yeah, okay. Let's just do it. Say bye. And then establish this, and we don't even give it rush because they have all the Dawn in the world up. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, this is pretty good. And then I think we play out Shaki. We'll be at 9. We can play out Cavendish and Shakiyaku. It's not too bad. And now, since we have Dressrosa Kingdom, this card is actually a 2K that we can use. They could swing 9 into it. I don't think I'd save it if it was a 9. I might regret getting rid of that Rebecca. Okay. Yeah, that was all she wrote. That was all she wrote, Captain. Okay, that's a 2K. It's not too bad. Yeah, let's just be silly with it. We'll do this. Or... No. Let's just establish board. And then we can do stuff like this. We do that. Activate Shakiyaku. You got to put a card in the bottom of your deck. See ya. We can still rip. We can still rip. It's unfortunate that it makes her rest. But you gotta do what you gotta do at the end of the day. Yeah, it's super nice value. And we still have some counter here. And our board is wide. We won't trash anything. Yeah, no, this... So, I only found out about this combo earlier today. I was like, oh my gosh. Shakiyaku was crazy. Because whenever a character leaves play from one of your effects, if your opponent has 5 or more cards in their hand, they have to bottom deck one. And you do that every single turn with your leader ability. You always pull something off of the card, like off the field via an effect. Pretty bussin'. Into Cav? It would take everything to save him. No. I don't think it's worth it. Especially since he has Brook, he can just restand stuff. I'll force him to do it, though. Yeah. Do it, coward. Trash your character. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I feel like I'm not upsetty spaghetti about that. Okay, we definitely play out Luffy. Luffy's the man who's going to become the king of the pirates. 5 and 5. We're trying to hit leader because I want him to use his Dawn, and then he'll be forced to use his cards trying to save this via effect here. Okay, so that's 9, so that's 8. Oh, you know what? Okay, we'll do another 5 and a 5. Let's do it again. Give it to me. Sweet, okay. Nine into 7. Okay, we finally got some more cards out of their hand. But our hand is completely empty. Oh, okay, here we go. That's fine. Oof. Oh no, and he has rush too because of this. I think we're man, maybe we blew it too early there. At least he'll come back to hand. And we get some cards here too. With the double attack. Whatever. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, this is a pretty rough spot. I wish I could pick up Jozu, but I can't. I can't pick up Jozu. See, maybe this is why we run Big Heroes. Maybe this is why we run the Big Heroes. Oh, let's take the 2K. Yeah, I think that we're cooked from here too. I think we need to try and just like gun for this double attack Luffy. He can go up to 9, 11, 13, and he just gives me a card out of hand. Oof. Oof. Yeah, no, it's so annoying. I think that we kind of need Odin in this matchup. Maybe we put a few more Odins in. We can actually get out of this. But they haven't. They can split enough that. Ooh, especially since we drawn bricks. All right, let's look at the list again. Because maybe we go like a more Odin heavy win con, you know? See, I thought Berry Pistol did come in handy. But it's nothing that Jozu couldn't have done. Although Berry Pistol is Dressrosa. Maybe we take out a Shakiyaku. Yeah, see, that's why I'm like, maybe we don't. Maybe we keep Berry Pistol. Maybe we add more Berry Pistol. But it only has a 6K, 6,000. I do like an idea of trying more Odins, though. And, like, really focusing on Odin as the win con. Like, maybe give it, like, we put even 4. No Sabo. Like the blue Sabo? Or, oh, the 9 cost, or the 7 cost Sabo? My original build, I played around with that. I think it's good. Oh, you know I got Rebecca out. What's up, Elvance? You know I got the Rebecca out. Let's freaking go. Yeah, originally, because I came out with a video a few weeks ago that was a much more event-heavy version of the build, and it played the Sabo. But then I saw Jinbei, and Jinbei is so good in this deck. I think we played more Jinbei. You know what? Let's get rid of those events. Let's go back to a bit more of an aggressive list here. And let's put Leo back at 4. I think maybe something like this and really focus on Odin. And I took out the 8 cost Luffy. I like the 8 cost Luffy. It can give us some surprising lethals because we can bounce back our own Kyros to play again. Especially if he stays on the field. Okay, let's put 1 Luffy in. Okay. If we come across, like, I feel like 3 Hancock though. You're right. Like, so I originally I was running this Kyros too, at least of a 2 of. Maybe we don't, but not playing Jozu feels so bad. But Kyros is searchable top end is the problem. Like, he would help us out. Okay, let's get rid of one of the Luffys. Let's get rid of an event. Let's try this build out. Let's try this on for size. We have our 2Ks. We have 12 2Ks. Man, we have so many bricks, though. Holy frick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 19, 20, 21. It's like 21, 22 bricks. That's a lot of bricks. Huh. Yeah. That's why that I feel like that's why the like stage is so good. The Dressrosa Kingdom one, because it can turn your events into not bricks, you know? So then these turn into 2Ks basically, and it feels a lot less bad. Okay, let's add Berry Pistol back in. At least at a 2 of. And then follow. We'll add one more. Yeah, you play event heavy style with Sabo. I don't know. Maybe we just let's just try out what we had. Let's try this out and see how it feels. Because the thing is though too is that we can find we can dig for a lot of our counter. We'll see how bricked we feel when we lose. Yeah, like it's hard to be like, oh, I want to get rid of this because there's a distinct reason for all of the cards in the deck, you know? No, I don't think, no, I did not take it like you were trying to diss me. Don't worry. I was not taking it like that at all. We'll go ahead and keep. And I think that we follow me and I will guide you to find a Keyros. Okay, we find a blue Gilly. That's not bad. Let's take the Viola. Oh, I got... Somebody was like, why don't you ever do this? I'm like, oh. Because I'm lazy. Let's take another blue Gilly. Here we go. It's up there with yellow to me. This one is really annoying. It just gets so much free value. Free stuff. It feels like just straight. They're just straight hacks. They're just straight hacks, my guy. Here we go. We'll go ahead and go 7. Because that will, yeah, ask for both. And then we do a search. Find a Keyros. Yeah, that is really frustrating that they get to do that. I think Blue Gilly is the trash here. 5 into 5. Okay, they take that one. We just play out another searcher. Okay, and we pulled top end that bounces. See, we have to play Keyros. I feel like we have to play him. At least a 2 of. Just so that we can have searchable 9k power guys. I don't think we're going to need Leo in this matchup. I don't think that they play enough removal to warrant it. We should play out Shakiyaku, though. Shakiyaku... And then... Swing 5. Oh, this isn't bad, actually. We swing 5. We swing 5 again. Then we swing 6. Because we can yoink back our Keyros. Yeah. Sanji set Active Dawn. Yeah, if your leader has film, it sets up one at the end of the turn, yeah. Yeah, it does. It's really frustrating. We'll bounce him back with Keyros, though, on the next go. Okay. We'll activate Shakiyaku. You got a bottom deck a card. And I think since they countered out and didn't use their Dawn, that we don't rush in here because it doesn't make sense. We'll just make Rebecca blocker. Haha. Haha. Now, hopefully, it's harder for them to swing the Shaki. Okay, then. I mean, it's still harder for them to swing the Shaki. Not a big deal. I'll give you Rebecca. I feel like if they're... Yeah, I was like... Actually, I feel like if they're smart, they swing at a Blue Gilly. Oh, we let Kiros go every single day. Oh, Laboon. Laboon is really annoying because it invalidates our Kiros. But do we play a Kiros anyway? You may rest 2 of your cards instead. I think we just play it anyway. Have him rest the Dawn. And so now it's harder for him to save stuff. We just go Rebecca. We can find our other Kiros, which is absolutely Pog. I think we just go into Vivi. And then we pass. That is so frustrating. You don't even like... You just have to rest two cards? Oh, boom, I'm gonna beat that wheel. I'm gonna beat that whale up. Holy frick. Yeah, I don't feel like we're in a bad spot necessarily. I mean, that's annoying too. Like this Zoro, but you can't rush into anything. Okay, let's do... Just go ahead and counter out of that one. So, okay, they'd have to rest 2 cards. Again. Maybe we just play out Odin. I feel like Odin might be our boy here. Okay, here's the play. Full of 2K. This is it. Play out Odin. Return that Rebecca. Play out this. We'll give Kiros unblockable. Then I think we swing into Sanji because he's a freaking annoying son of a gun. 11 into 9. So they can jump up to 11, but then they have to give me a card. Yeah, okay. Alright. Whatever. Not a big deal. Okay, he's gonna rest Odin. But y'all, here's the thing. When you rest them, it's not like you have a whole lot that you can actually like do here. Still. Yeah, swing into him. Give you a 2K. They can swing lead. Yeah, like, okay, what are you gonna do? We'll take that. We'll take that. Luna, you scumbag, you. I'm not worried about Luna. Okay. I think we can really go hard into the board here. Yeah, that card sucks. Luna is the worst. So many issues with this deck. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. We can Jimbles. Jimbles here. And then is that the right play? Jimbei, is that the right play? Because oh, we can actually bounce back Zoro. He's a 7 cost, it's above 7,000 power. He'd have character rush. And then we pull back Kiros to play another this little Kiros to activate Jinbei's rush. And then we rush into Sanji. Alternatively, no, I think that's it. Do that. Just get rid of him so he's forced to play him again for 7 Dawn. Nami is a blocker, yes. So that is frustrating to deal with for sure. We can do yeah, we have to yank back Kiros to play out this Kiros. To then get rid of that Kiros. So many Kiros. 5 and a 5, bait them to do this. And then I'll swing with Shaki. And then I'll swing with Jinbei into Sanji. I think that's how we do it. Is that, and that should alleviate enough pressure. When do I normally stream? I have no normal schedule. It is when I am available and I'm feeling good enough to do it. Yeah, I would feel bad if about telling you it's this time at this day, because it's generally not. Yeah. I used to stream all the time, really consistently. And then I just was like kind of burnt out. Honestly, just really burnt out on it. I wasn't having fun anymore. And so I took a break from all content creation for like 6 or 7 months. And then I made one random YouTube video. And it just popped off. You can swing with Shaki and still use her effect afterwards? Yes, you can. Caught your last stream, been enjoying the advice. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad that you're here. Let's see. We have so many cards. Okay. Yes, you can. So it's important to swing with Shaki first. And then activate her thing. You definitely want to try and swing with her first. Okay, so realistically, they have a double attack. They have this and they have this. So you definitely want to block out of this one, or get out of this one. No, so if you look at the card, it's an if-then card. So the way you do it is you resolve everything that you possibly can first, and then it just fizzles out if you can't resolve the rest. So when a character leads play from your effects, that's the first part. If it does that, if your opponent has 5 or more cards in your hand, so that has to be true, then you place 1 card from their hand to the bottom of their deck. And then they have to do that. Then rest this character. If you had to do it first, you'd have to rest this character, then do everything. But no, rest this character is last. It's kind of like Hody Jones in that way. Hody Jones is worded similarly. Yeah, it's really nice, and it makes it really good in this deck. Take that. Okay. So realistically, we have 3 more 7s. Oh man, I think we might have lost this game. No blocker, 2k, 1k. 7. 2k, 1k. 7. We didn't lose the game. We didn't lose the game, baby. Oh my gosh. Okay. So did we just win the game? Let's do it right. We can get rid of Nami via Jinbei and activate another swing. And it's going to be a tall swing too. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay. We also have Odin. Oh, you're right. Oh, thank you. I forgot about Laboon. You're right. We can't just Jinbei. I think we'll have to win via Odin. So let's go. $10. That'd be like 3 of their Dawn. Okay, they just take it straight up. Okay. Here. Sanji here would be gas. Oh shoot, yeah, I should have just unblockable. Oh yeah, I should have got the Sanji back. Oh, let's see if I can't. Okay, hold on. Maybe we can find it. Ah, that's why we were playing Odin in the first place. Silly me. Dang. Well, maybe we got enough. He does have a lot of Dawn up. That'd be 7, 9, 11, 13. And then obviously he'll have some of this too. Oh, I should have gone 13. Man, that would have won me the game too. That definitely would have won me the game. I know I could have done that, but I already did it with Kyros. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely should have done it that way. Now I'm wondering, do I restand Odin and swing into this? I think I lose that way. I think I botched it. Gosh dang it. That was our game to win. Ah. Feels bad. No, I couldn't YOLO it. All right. Let's see what they do here. I think we have to block out counter out of or block out in case they have another Nami. Maybe they don't though. They probably would have already played it. Please no Nami. Yeah, I love Rebecca, but you're right. That's my exact wish list is another 3-drop and another really solid like bigger body to play. It would go so hard. What do they have for 8 Dawn? I don't think they have anything that rushes, do they? Of course, I could just go 8 onto Laboon. That's hilarious. That's so funny. Ah, good game to my opponent. Feels bad. Laboon. Yeah, it was definitely mine to lose there. All right, let's hop into another one. Okay, another ace. Let's take him off even. That's a lot. Let's Molly. Hey, that's better. We still have Odin, but at least we have 3 Dawn plays. Yeah, so okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's true. Yeah, learning the lines is 100% needed with the style deck. I think too I get started talking on stream and then I'm just like I kind of just am reading chat and I just forget how to play the game. But, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, red green is definitely harder for Rebecca. I haven't seen anybody build it in my area. So hopefully I'm safe. But we'll see, we'll see. Yeah, because ultimately I am going back and forth between Jinbei and Rebecca for store champs. But I do think that Rebecca would be a lot of fun to bring. And that is mostly why I want to bring her. Because I think I would have the most fun playing Rebecca. Realistically, it's very unlikely I would win. So, kind of just want to just big chill, have fun. Yeah, play yellow. Yellow is good. Yeah, Electric Luna is really strong right now. I think we keep Jozu. I don't really know which one I want to trash here. I guess this. We'll do that because I don't want them to have something they can do. Heck it, we ball. Heck it, we ball. I'm just trashing cards. I love Shirahoshi. I love Shirahoshi. Maybe I should bring Shirahoshi. I have Shirahoshi built. It's right over here. Yeah. My fish girl. I got her right here. Let's go. It is a fun deck. I just haven't played it in a while, and I'm really trying to dedicate myself. Oh, that's the thing. I do see. I only have one Borsalino. I have all of Rebecca built, and I have all the cards that I would need to keep her built. I also have Jinbei built already. Yeah, Borsalino is a little pricey. A little bit expensive. Okay, we'll just do that. We still don't see any of our searchers. We don't see Jack. What the frick? That's messed up. Yo, what's up, Quill? Oh my gosh, how you doing, big dog? Long time no see. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Oh dang, what do we get rid of here? I think we keep Odin and Sanji. Maybe we get rid of Jinbei, actually. And then we go hard in the paint. Oh! We just go hard. Okay, and then we play out Leo because I want to keep him around. Yeah, I hope you're. Yeah, I really hope you're doing well. Quill's an old streamer pal of mine. Good to see you, man. We're just talking about how I miss you. Actually doing well. Good. You know, I need to hop into one of your streams more. I'm just not a Twitch goer very much anymore. But I should. I certainly should. Oh, you're gonna try an Atmos? Do I bottom deck Leo? Wait, was he send Leo to hand? I think we just let him. I think we just let him. I've just been busy. Busy, my guy. Yeah, guess we'll do that too. Swing into my life, please. Give me cards. Yeah, see, I think that since I started doing YouTube more seriously than Twitch, one, I've actually I've actually made way more money doing it. So that's cool. And I'm not viewer funded, so that feels even better. But yeah, for all of those reasons, yeah, YouTube is the place to be, my guy. That's just the truth. Do we bounce back Yamato here? Or Atmos? Because I want to play out this Kyros. And we could play Odin too. But Odin is a little bit slower. Stop it. Vance, stop it. WTuber? Don't, that stuff like that is gonna give me a big head. That's no, it's just I feel like doing YouTube it gives me a lot more time for a lot more reward, like, or less time for more reward rather. See, I'm saying one of my videos has got me more money than Twitch does each month. See, yeah, no, you had that one video about AI that popped off. It was so good too. I was like, this is amazing. Like, you have all the skills needed to be an incredible YouTuber. Yeah, so it just like, it just doesn't make sense to go crazy hard in the streaming game, in my opinion. Do we keep Jozu? Yeah, we do actually. Okay. Yeah, it's slowly climbing to 1 million, which would be, that would be such a huge milestone, for real. That would be incredible. I'd be like, yeah, I knew that guy. Oh yeah, that's Quill, the classic guy. Okay, let's swing. Okay. How are we gonna do this? Let's swing 10 into Yamato. Nice. Ask for a lot of cards. That's 3 cards, at least. Yeah, it just, I feel like it's just a little bit more like rewarding, I think, overall. And it's a lot easier to explain to people too. You know, this is what's crazy. Okay, the other day though, and this is absolutely insane. One of the guys, there's a new person at my locals for One Piece, and then he was like, do you happen to be like a YouTuber? Because you look a lot like this guy named Cappy. I'm like, dude, you're not gonna believe this. I was like, that's so crazy to me that he recognized me from YouTube first, even though he's just like a local guy. Like, I know, I felt so famous. I was like, what the heck? How is this possible? Okay, this is an extremely defensive turn, and I feel really good about it. Yeah, it was Geo. Yeah, Geo recognized me from YouTube before we'd even met. I was like, what the heck? Yeah, it was my first thing that made me feel like, wait, what the? It's interesting because like the niche that I've carved out for myself in the One Piece trading card game space is like I mean, it will, I have such a unique niche that, and there's not a lot of content out there for those type of videos, so it's like it makes sense. It actually just makes sense, but it is kind of weird to think about. What is he gonna do for 3 Dawn? He's just gonna stack everything. Yeah, we actually give the Suke here. Okay, Otama. All right, he's got 13 cards in his hand, dog. I'm gonna cry a little bit. Let's just play out Odin because we can. We don't even need to use leader ability. I think we go like 8. Yeah. And then we go, yeah, pudding would go so hard. Too bad that's an illegal card. Too bad that's illegal. We're not allowed to use it anymore. I watched your swinging for lethal vid, enjoying the stream, and now I'm a fan. Yeah, sweet. Like, thank you. And that's like what's crazy too. Okay, is like I love that. The lethal video went really, really well. And there's even stuff that I didn't go deep enough to. Like, I could have gone deeper. And then people in the comments were telling me, actually, you could even do this, and then this would work out. I'm like, yeah, I guess you're right. But like, but literally, the video took me maybe 10 minutes to think of, and then maybe 10 minutes to record. I did the whole thing in one take, and then uploaded it, and it got like 10,000 views. You know what I mean? Maybe not 10,000. I think it's like, what, 8,000? Whereas like if I was oh, what is he bouncing? What is he bouncing here? We played Atmos. Yeah, okay, I see them. Sending Sanji to hand? No. I'll bottom deck Leo. Yeah, it's just a solid return on investment. And it helped a ton of people. You know what I mean? So it's like, why not? Why wouldn't I do that then? I don't know. It's just... Okay, then Zoro goes into Jozu? Yeah. I want to make TCG content, but I don't know what to make. I can't tell you what to make. But I can tell you, you should make TCG content. It's fun, is what it is. My instant thought is to Jozu the Jozu. Right. Maybe we start off 9 into lead, though. Oh, man. It's tricky. Okay, they use leader ability, and then a 2K. Problem is I don't have any 1-drops. If I had a 1-drop, I could Jozu the Jozu. Unfortunately. That's true. There's no Capybara doing Gangnam Style. And I tried to set up a... Like a... I actually tried to use it for one of my emotes, but I don't think I have that like unlocked or anything. So unfortunately, I only have these emotes right now. Because I think I tried to use one and it like freaked out on me. It was yeah, it was freaking out. So how do we do this? I think we have to play Sanji. That's 9 Dawn. Okay, but we can use 4. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna swing 8 into lead. See what they do. Okay, they're gonna counter out. Nice. We play out Kyros. Trash a card. Go 6 into lead. Then we play Jozu. And then just end it. I think. Oh no! Oh, I meant to play it with Sanji. No. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Quill. For real. That's one of my favorite things about One Piece is that it is so campy, because it really is. But it is just a blast. The whole idea of it is just like having a lot of fun. And the card game mechanics though are actually quite good. Like I really, and of course, you know, now I like the show and stuff too, and the manga. I've turned myself into a massive One Piece fan, but the card game itself is sick, and so that's why I really like to play it. But honestly, they did a really great job with the live action. Okay, so this is Green Purple Luffy, and we dump on Green Purple Luffy. Our build should crush it, man. Yeah, we have Kiros already. Okay, so we'll just play out Leo, then we return Leo, play out Kiros, and then pass. Heck yeah. Something I've been thinking about is what happens with the TCG when the show/manga is over. I think that at this point, One Piece has become such a massive IP that spin-offs will keep it alive for indefinitely. And I mean, I don't even think that the show is necessarily close to being over yet either. Yeah, but at this point, I just think it's so big that yeah, it's not even, it'll be a while. Like they announced that the like Usopp Lego, like the One Piece Lego show that's coming out. Like I can't wait to watch that with my child. She'll love that. And that'd be a great way for me to introduce her to One Piece that isn't, you know, a little bit crazy. Yeah, so like stuff like that, as long as the people who own the IP treat it with respect and do cool stuff, I don't think that it's in that the TCG is necessarily in a lot of danger. Yeah, like 2 to 3 more years of manga for sure, and then the anime has to catch up with that, and then like spin-offs and stuff, because that's the thing. I really liked the fan letter spin-off. I thought that was really good, and they can do tons of different stuff like that. So I think that they're in a good spot for sure. If I was Oda after One Piece, I think I'd take a nap. I think it would be sleepy time. Like, yeah. But honestly, if he wants to keep going, yeah, like if they had like marine stuff or focus on a different thing, I mean, that'd be really cool. Still need Usopp to do his thing in Elbaf. Yeah, we do. Let's go. Yeah, it's that boy Natty. Natty's in the chat. Oh shoot! Yo, big shouts out to Natty for hooking me up with the Rebecca leader. Yes, sir. That's right. Natty, you won't believe it. I've gotten so many requests for the Brook leader. It's been crazy. I think 3 or 4 people have asked me, hey, do you have a Brook leader? I'm like, still no. No, I do not. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Shout out to Elvance for hooking me up with the searchers, too. So we're good. I mean, frick yeah. I think we just play wildly aggressive. And just keep swinging. Just keep swinging. Just keep swinging. Now, Unfortunately, we don't have Jozu because Jozu would go so hard right now. Yeah, versus the Sanji and Pudding. Yeah, what's up with everybody jacking your flow? Okay. So Landon, you're off of Brook and you're Krieg now. That's cool. I know. I think Krieg is a Chad champ. He's freaking sick. Yeah, but Joey was like, "Hey, do you happen to have a Brook leader?" I'm like, "You are the third person who has asked me this." No, I do not. Such a cheap, fun deck. Krieg? Yeah, Krieg is like probably like the ult leader is like $15. I'm Pioneer for so many decks. Shirahoshi, now Brook. I know, you're just the trendsetter. Yeah, everybody was on the Shirahoshi train. He's trying to money match you for the leader. Oh my gosh. The money match stuff that is going on is cracking me up. We have to give all of our counter here. That kind of sucks, but it's what we got to do. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, yeah, Krieg, no alt art is so not very expensive at all. Oh my gosh, Jozu, my guy. Okay, cool. Just what I needed. I want to keep Shocky. Okay, so here we go. 6 into 6. They take. What fools? And then I think we just pass. That's all I wanted to do. If you can bounce the puddings every time, then you're set in this matchup. Yeah, and Krieg is going to be a fun deck too. I don't know if they'll ever add a lot more stuff for him. I feel like every set there's like some leaders that kind of just get lost in the sauce. Like they just kind of are neglected. Definitely Krieg being the one this time. Like Red Law in OP14. That was just kind of sad. Truthfully. Okay, well, counter out for Cav. Nothing can hit him. Let's go, baby. You should make a Grand Fleet deck with Bartolomeo as the leader. I'd love that. Yeah, Bartolomeo is one of my favorite characters too. He's fun as heck. Yeah, Law's the redheaded stepchild. Who was the... I mean, they just gave Shirahoshi all the support that she really needed. Yeah, that's the way it is. Bandai be out here being mean to him, you know? All right, well, we'll go ahead and freeze the Sanji and Pudding and bottom deck the Nami. And then... I think we just do... that 6 into 6. Ask for something else. Let me think. What was okay? OP14, OP13. I think all the leaders were pretty good in OP13. Yeah, no, I think. See, that's the thing, Landon, is that I have found that a lot of people, and I don't know if it's like this in other trading card games. I'm sure it is. But at least in One Piece, people will just like latch on to what they think is the best, and then they just will like not even think about any of the other leaders. And they're a little bit overblown about it. Yeah, they really hate what's not meta. And I'm not like that at all. I love off meta stuff. I get sad when I can't play everything that's just like off meta straight up. Yeah, and so I really think that people just sleep on stuff. Like people sleep on Jinbei. Jinbei is cracked, especially now. But they slept on him for so long. Yeah, I guess the same reason people dodge games on the sim like earlier. Let me think. I'm trying to think of the OP13 leaders. Ace, Emu, Red Green Luffy. Who else was there? Sabo. The Three Brothers. What's that last one? Oh, Bonnie. Bonnie was the one in that set. That people were like, oh yeah, Bonnie sucks. Actually though, like, oh, I think we just won the game. I think we just won the game. Oh no! Electric Luna. Oh no! Oh no! I think we just do... Let's try this out for size. 18 into 6. What do you got? What do you got? You got giant? Oh, okay, DMG. 2K. 2K. 1K. 1K. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, oh shoot. Yeah, somebody call an ambulance. But not for me. I got this. Yes, solid W. Solid W. I think that Rebecca dumpsters Green Purple Luffy. In my opinion. Especially because most of the time they don't play stage. I've seen a lot of lists that don't play stage. I guess they're playing stage a little bit more now. But, yeah, if you can just remove the Sanji and Pudding at least once or twice. Easy. That's all you... It's literally all you have to do. Let's see what we're thinking of our list. See, we're not using the Odins as much as I wish we were. I think, you know what's funny is I think we go back to let's add another Hancock. Let's add another Jinbei. I think we've run this. Yeah, let's keep man, Jozu is so good though. Should we run 3 Jozu? Man, should we run 3 Jozu? Maybe we get rid of 1 Shocky for a Jozu. Let's do it. I do like Shocky Yaku in the list. But see, and that's the thing though, is like we're like, oh, do we have enough counter? Generally, yeah. I feel like you just played against my girlfriend using my simulator account. GP runs too many bricks for it to be consistent in defense, in my opinion. Played it very well too. GG overall. Well, thank you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, tell her a good game as well. Is 4 Jinbei too much? No, because he's our best closer. We want to see it. Yeah, no, that's what I was saying just a moment ago, is that, yeah, like Green Purple is very, I feel like that's an easier matchup for Rebecca and for Blue Jinbei, because all you really have to do is like bounce Sanji Pudding once, and now they're on the back foot. And no, but I mean, I feel like they pilot the deck just fine. It's just like a really hard matchup, because just the raw aggression / bouncing and stuff. But that was cool. Thanks for stopping into the stream. I appreciate that. Let's see here. I think we go ahead and swing 6 while we have the ability to be aggressive. Okay, we got to keep this Jozu, and I'd like to play Jinbei on the Cavendish on the next turn. Let's do a little search. Oh my gosh, frick yes. And let's go ahead and go crazy with it. Another 6. There we go. Staying aggressive. Being mean. This, we'll see if this is the last one of the night or not. My throat is getting a little bit sore. And I want to be able to speak tomorrow. So we shall see. I've only drank 1 glass of water tonight. Since I sat down. It's unheard of for me. Okay, that's fine. They can bounce. They can bounce a guy. That's okay. And maybe I shouldn't have searched here. Because I do want to play out Cav. Here's what we'll do. We'll play out Cav. I know, gotta hydrate. Yeah, no, losing Sanji and Pudding, even for a moment, is just like the worst. It feels super bad. I screwed this turn up. I should have not swung at all. I should have played out Leo. I think we're about to be punished for not playing out Leo. Unless they decide to bounce a Kyros instead. But no, they'll probably bounce Cavendish. With Jozu. Here it comes. Here it comes. Everybody get ready. I think we just eat that one. I hate it when I'm right. How did this happen to me? I made my mistake. It's literally exactly what I said would happen. But we have Leo. So here's the new play. All right, you ready for this? We do the same thing back at them, except we're better than they are because we got protection. We put on our little sleeve. We got the Leo. We got the little guy with the needles watching our back. So now if they try to Jozu, I will just bottom deck Leo and it will not be a big deal. We can save our tempo that way. Oh, that's unfortunate. I could actually bottom deck somebody else and keep Leo. I think we bottom deck Kyros because it doesn't matter. We have so many Kyroses. We'll see how that one went. Yeah, captain of the Tintata. Yeah, captain of the Tintata Pirates, the classic Leo. Oh shoot. Okay, we have Odin too. I was thinking we just play Hancock and then bottom deck the Scarp, keeping ourselves Jozu proof. I think we do that anyway. We'll play out a Rebecca. I guess we'll find a Rebecca. We'll beep boop bop boop. And then swing 6. And then do I play out another Leo? That's the real question. No, they're going to be playing Newgates now, hopefully. We will search some more though. And we'll find the 2K. Hey, what's up? How's it going? The 6 pads. You played this tonight too, Rebecca? Or One Piece? You played my princess, Rebecca, the bomb. Okay, this is unfortunate. It's whatever. It's just a Kyros. It's just a Kyros. It doesn't matter. Him being 8K sucks though. You're inspirational, man. Shout out to Rodex. For real, for real. You did well. What were your matchups? What were your matchups tonight? I'm curious. I absolutely love this deck. This deck is so much fun. Absolute blast. Let's go ahead and put down Shakiyaku. I think we try and swing into this. Okay, you played against a Rebecca. Let's do... Gotta think kind of hard here. Eat it when I gotta think really hard. Hate Zoro. Trio right now is Foxy, Kuzan, and Green Jinbei, and I'm having a blast. Oh, heck yeah. Green Zoro. Yeah, I've had success as Rebecca against Green Zoro. I think that that's a pretty good matchup. Let's go. 8. Green Zoro, Yellow Bonnie, Green Purple Luffy won them all. Heck yeah. Congrats. Congrats. That's awesome. No, I think that yeah, we were just talking about how good of a matchup Green Purple is for like Rebecca in particular. It's really good. Okay, I'm gonna set up our blockers here. Okay, I guess I'll just grab that. Because the only thing left are just bottom deck 2 Jinbeis. Awesome. Using Sabo and barrier pistols in mind, they put in mad work. See, my original build had those as well. So I do like both of those. Wow, we have 11 cards in our hand. That is an insane amount. Just throwing that out there. We will block out for Shakiyaku because she's ripping cards out every time. Character rush, Hiei. One more time. Okay, then we have 2 blocks. Do I just let him have it? Nah. No, we can't go down to 0 against an ace. That's such a bad idea. Using Sabo, yeah. 3 Sabo, 4 pistol. See, because yeah, originally I was running that, but then I saw like the aggro Jinbei build, and then also the Odin. It's pretty good. All the events are pistol and follow me. Yeah, but I don't think you need any more than that. Do you run stage too? Okay, let's try and kill Hancock. And then we can put down Sanji's. Yeah. Let's try and do that. 8 × 8. With all the search, it pops off every time, if not twice a game. You do search a ton. Okay, metric butt ton. That is for sure. Oh, you're running the Jinbeis too? Jinbei's really solid. Oh, I should have swung even higher here. Because let's take a 2K, extra 2K. And then give whatever unblockable. I think we've lost here. This is a tougher matchup because it is so hard for us to swing so high, like into 8K leader. It really is tough. Let's see. Okay, we can counter out of this one, so we should, and then we're bricked up after that. But we didn't have a Cavendish on board to like filter our bricks out efficiently either. Wait, we're actually not dead here. Wait a second. We actually live. So you're not playing any big Kyros or Jozu? I love Jozu. Sabo pistols in place of it. I might have to try that again. Okay. Problem is I don't have any Dressrosa characters on the field. We have to try and win here. Makes it tough. Shacky. Swing it with Shacky. We might be able to do it with enough Kyros rotation. Okay. Let's think about it. We got 2 of them. So we can swing 3 times. We'd have to swing like 8 every time though. At least. But we have to do it. Or 6. Okay, they take. Oh, but they get the draw. They get the draw. What the frick? I hate that. Or search targets that way too. True. Yeah, I think we screwed ourselves here. Alright. Yeah, good game to my opponent there. Okay, we can't end on a loss. We can't end on a loss. We gotta go at least one more. At least one more. Yeah, this is my current list. Right here. I'm thinking maybe we do just... Yeah, because I like Jinbei a lot. The Sabos were good when I was playing with them. This Shakiyaku is crazy good though too. I actually really love this card. Odin is so strong too. Let's go down a Jinbei and then up a Cav. Because I feel like our brick problem isn't so bad when we filter constantly. I think maybe we just need to focus on our Cavendish a little bit more. And like prioritize getting them out. Just so the fact that we can continue to like cycle through our deck a little bit easier. Filter our bricks out of hand. Because we run a butt ton of bricks. I mean, it wouldn't be too bad if we could cycle them out. Oh, okay, I love this matchup. This is a fun matchup. Let's do this. Yes, and we find our Kyros. Don't mind if I do. I don't want to send back to hand right now too many on plays that are wild. I don't think I quite understood. Okay, find our Cavendish. Perfect, so we can play that next. I'm still searching for... Take that. Big search for something that's a 5k. Okay, Blue Gilly. Acceptable. There we go. Yeah, Sabo was pretty sick. I'll have to pick up my copies. I actually don't have any copies of him. That's another reason why I'm running the hardcore aggro deck, is because I have all the cards I need. But yeah, I don't have the I didn't even pull any Sabos at all. It's crazy. Bottom the Nami. Bottom of Marco. No, that's true. Yeah, with the Berry pistol. You're selling me on the pistol. You're really selling me on pistol right now. Oh, let's just take the first one. That's wild. I pulled like playset and alt art. You know what I still haven't pulled too? Is the Lucy leader. I don't even think I have that one. 2 boxes and 2 pre-releases, and I didn't pull it. That's crazy. It's pretty wild. Let's do 5 and 5. Yeah, the hit rates for this set are absolutely just jacked up. Yeah, it is just kind of odd. Like, and the EBO4 stuff was in the last box, was in OP14. So why the frick was it so difficult to pull? You know? I feel like we should have gotten a lot more of it. All right. Do they have anything that can nuke this Cavendish? I don't think so. They do have stuff that can nuke the Viola this. We have to get it off the field. Because if they play Wiper, they'll just die. So I think we just go ahead and play out Sanji. Yeah. But I haven't checked the prices in a while. How much are those Sabo blockers going for? Because I should pick up a playset of them. Especially if I'm playing Rebecca, because I still do really like those. Oh, come on. Let's see here. Oh, it looks like they're going for like $4. $4.50? What is that about? It's probably about $5-ish. That's not too bad. That's not the worst. I've seen way worse. I'll probably still wait a couple weeks. For my pre-release, I got Secret Enel, SR Lucci, and SR Krieg. That's sick. Now, I'm not trying to, you know, flex on y'all. But I can't complain too much about Sabos. I did pull the manga Luffy at my pre-release. Absolutely love that card. That card is so freaking awesome. I was very thrilled. It looks great. I might send it in. I don't know anything about grading. But it seems like it would be one to do. Okay. Yeah, absolute W pool for real. Let's see here. A mom in front of me pulled alt Bonnie leader. That's sick too. I think we play out Shaki. We play another Cav. It really does look like it's good quality. Now, I did pull the manga Luffy from OP13. And that one looks a lot worse than this Kobe does. It really does. Let's see what we can pull here. Heroes. See, we're getting cards out of hand, which feels good. That makes Shaki worse, actually, if they don't have very many cards in hand. So I think maybe Kiros is the play. Because they'll just take life. Love Kobe. He was my original favorite. Still a contender. He is really cool. He's pretty sick, actually. Maybe we do play Shocky, though. Or we could play Cavendish. Another Cavendish would be super annoying. Let's do that. Then we play out that. And do this. Especially post time skip with Sword and Garp. Galaxy Impact Fid. Yo. Yeah, I'm see, here's the thing though too, is that I'm still not all the way caught up with the anime. I have most of it spoiled for me now that I've played the game. But there are some that I'm not sure about. Ugh. Just had like a weird hair in my mouth. Gross. No, you're good. You're fine. I'm in the One Piece space, so I can't complain about spoiling anything at all. Like, I mean, I know what Emu is, you know, like, but I have not watched all of it, unfortunately. I'm excited to though. We can counter out of this. I think we counter out of everything because we're gonna draw a bunch of cards. Like, it doesn't make sense to not counter out. Because I'll draw 2 trash 1 on both of these, plus my draw. So I'll see 5 cards and keep 3. That's funny. Okay, 0 cost. I'll have to remember that's there. Ooh, Boa goes so hard here. Let's start like this, though. Why don't Luffy wanted poster and decided to watch it all so I could hang it up? That makes sense. Oh, see, Boa doesn't go that hard because it's Luffy. We can't freeze Luffy. We can freeze their Zoro though, I guess. Maybe we attack first. Another Boa. I don't think Boa is good in this matchup. I just don't think it's that good. Let's do a little peeky, a little searchy search. Okay. Sanji goes hard. Why are we waiting for the opponent? Oh, because I used an ability. Oh, because I used an event. Okay. Okay, at least it's just during this turn. Okay, and we know that they got a Kalgara. That's kind of interesting. I hate that. I hate it though. Do this. I think we don't need both Sanjis. Hopefully I don't regret that later. Then let's go freeze the Zoro. Love playing Bell Luffy. Can't use it in real life. Yeah, I mean, some of these yellow decks are just wildly expensive. Like, I get not being able to use them. Let's take them and play out the Sanji, then pass. I want to keep Leo on the field, just in case of the wiper. Okay, they have a Kalgara in their hand now. We got to remember that. Okay, they're trashing the Kalgara from their hand now. Gotta remember that. We might be able to pull something on the next one here. It depends on where they swing. Let's 2K this. We'll let one go. And then we'll block this one. What's that? What's that card? A 1 cost. Haha. In your face. At least it's a 2K. Okay, this kind of sucks. Ooh, Jimbles is good. I like Jimbei. Jimbei could be solid play still. Yeah, because we can use leader ability on Leo to play out a Kyros. Not bad. Activating his rush. Oh, I have to discard a card. I was like, what are we waiting on? Me. I drew 2 and then I have to trash 1. Forgot about the trash 1 part. Excuse me. Okay, so they took the Nami to their hand. Here's what we do. We play out Jimbei. Use leader ability here. Boom. Bam. Swing in 5. They counter. And then we try and get cards out of hand. I want to, if we can pivot board here. Yeah, I mean, it's the same as swinging at their life, except that we're offering them cards out of hand instead, or the option to get rid of a character. A 10. Oh. Okay, cool. So that was all the cards out of their hand. We still lose here, I think. But maybe not. Maybe they could bork it. Best vibes in the One Piece stream still. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. I think we just let Cav go. I don't want to... Oh, interesting. Why didn't they play Wiper first? If you're gonna play Wiper, why wait? Unless you want to kill, like, everything that I have. Here's the thing, is that they don't have a blocker. Unless this is a Borsalino, we could just win. That's fine. Get rid of it. No. They only win if they play Borsalino. They only win if they play... They're not playing Borsalino. We win. Yeah, this is a us win. That could be Rifle. That could be Gum Gum Rifle. But we have 3 Kiro swings. We have 3 Kiro swings. We can do this. Trash a card. We only have to swing once, actually. Boom. Yeah. Swing the 5. Let's see. Okay, yeah, it was Rifle. Okay, cool. Ask me if I give a frick. We know we have it in the bag now. And then boink. And GG. Let's go. That's a solid one to end on. Yeah, you can't just their mistake was going into the board. If they would have gone into leader, I think that they might have had a better chance there. But they decided to go into my board, which normally is the right call. But I had the Kyros. I had the Kyros and enough cards to give them rush every single time. So it was not a big deal. Yeah, and they had only 1 card in hand. which was the rifle. So all we had to do was just swing 3 times, and we knew for a fact they couldn't get out. But yeah, what a finish. Solid finish. Y'all, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it. It's good seeing y'all. I think that's all she wrote for me this evening. But I'm thinking I'll probably put another Rebecca video out soon, because I really enjoy Rebecca in particular. And maybe a Lucy video. I haven't tried Lucy yet. He seems like he could be fun. But you're very welcome. Thanks for hanging out. I just appreciate y'all chilling with me while I play the games. I just it means a lot to me, all your support. I really don't take it for granted at all. Yeah, but I think that's all from me. Make sure that you remember to swing tall. All right, I'll see you in the next one. All right, deuces. Bye. I'll do another one soon. I promise. I'll do another one soon. Later, guys.